I'm going to show you guys how I make my hot cocoa. So what I did here is I put my hot cocoa mix in the bottom of my cup. Now I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to place it under the thing of front of my in the front of my Keurig where it hangs, where the cup can sit under the top of the Keurig. It's sitting on the bottom part of the base of the Keurig, and the top part of the base is hanging over the top of the cup. Now I'm going to turn the Keurig on, and as you can see, there's no coffee pod in here to make coffee. I do that because then it just warms water for like hot chocolate or tea. And then I'm going to press the button for a large cup. I usually like to have my hot cocoa in like a mug, because then if I accidentally knock it over, it's not gonna go everywhere. Especially with this kind of lid, because this kind of lid is really nice. It locks firmly in place, and then it's pretty much spill proof. Right now, the Keurig is adding water to the cup to make the hot chocolate. Let's see if I can show you. There we go. Now you can see the water being added to the cup where the hot chocolate mix is. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to get out a spoon from my silverware drawer. And once it's done, I'm gonna switch you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna lean you guys against something quick. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my cup with my hot chocolate mix and my water in it, and I'm gonna stir the hot chocolate and the water together. That way the mix kind of dissolves into the water. And then I'm going to set the spoon down. Oops, it just fell on the floor. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my mug. This part I can't really turn you guys to show you, because otherwise I'd mess up the setup. And then I just pour it as carefully as possible into my mug. And then I set my mug down. And then I'm going to set my cup back under. I'm going to pick up my spoon and put that in the sink. And I'm gonna grab another hot chocolate mix, because I usually like a big cup of hot cocoa. So I use a couple packets. That way it doesn't get all watery and nasty. And I'm gonna do like before. Pour the hot cocoa mix into the cup. And then I'm gonna set the cup in the same place it was before. And then I'm gonna open the thing and close it again. And this time I'm gonna choose a small cup, because another big cup would not fit inside my mug. And since I dropped my spoon on the floor, I'm gonna open my silverware drawer and get out a clean spoon. So that way I can mix the water and hot cocoa mix once it stops. Okay, and it stopped. So now I'm gonna shut the Keurig machine off. And I'm gonna stir the hot chocolate mix and the water, so that way the hot chocolate mix dissolves in the water. And then I'm gonna set the spoon down, hopefully this time not having it drop on the floor. And then I'm gonna pick up my mug again, and same thing as before, carefully pouring into my mug. There we go. Now the cup that I used will go in the sink to be washed. And the spoon also will go in the sink to be washed. And then I grab the lid for the mug and I screw the lid on. And I did spill some hot cocoa on my counter, so I am going to grab a couple paper towels to clean that up. Quick. There we go. It's all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna pop my mug lid open. And I'm gonna take a drink of my hot cocoa. That's delicious. And that's how I make my hot cocoa.